What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys my first Into Wingett back from Oregon Regionals, where I busted out at 20th place after going 5-0, ended up going 5-3, and feels bad, man, but I had a pretty good time. This is the team I used. You guys may remember it from the stream I played against. I think I played in round 7. And also, it's been the team I've been using for the past 3 or 4 videos, but with a couple little twists that I didn't really want to show you guys in said videos, because actually I found a few people that really do watch my content, and that is always something really cool to see at actual live events. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to give a quick little review of the team, and then we're going to hop into some battle spot games as usual. So we're going to be using a Choice Specs Coco. I love the damage this thing puts out. We're using a Fling King's Rock Raichu, which is another really cool gimmicky Pokemon. We're using next a Choice Scarf Lele that's bulky, so it's made to be slower than Coco, so it can gimp your opponents a little bit. So it's still faster than things like Garchomp, Kartana, Nihilego, all the things that still really check it. It's faster than, so that's also pretty cool. We're going to be using a Life Orb Adamant Pheromosa, pretty much standard set there, as well as a Fling Razor Fang Pelipper, great at stopping Mimikyu and other Trick Room setters. And since most Pelippers are known for having Focus Sashes, the Fling on this guy makes it so it just has another, like, a free turn that lets me, like, let's say I lead Pelipper in something, and I'm like, man, this lead can't stop the weird Trick Room coming out from that Gengar or that Mimikyu or that weird thing that might not have Trick Room, or, man, my Golduck can't stop Trick Room here. You know, like if I were to lead Pelipper Golduck trying to stop a Porygon and they led with Mimikyu instead, I couldn't really stop that with Sash Pelipper. But Fling Pelipper can fling my King's Rock and flinch them for a turn while I either attack them with my partner or I switch in something like Pheromosa that can deal with it next turn. So Fling Pelipper is super good. And then the last Pokemon is standard Water Z Golduck with Encore. So now that you guys have been refreshed with the team, we're going to hop into some Battle Spot games. I think this is my first set of games from the new season. I don't know what season we're in now, but as my first games, I ended up getting really high rated at the end of last season. I was probably top 20 for North America. My account was really high up there. So first game is 1565 from Japan. What do we see? We see Sun. Alright, Sun is like the worst matchup, but it's okay. So we see Lilligant, Torkoal, Salmon, Snorlax, Lele, Oranguru. This is the worst matchup ever, because I cannot flinch his Trick Room user in the Oranguru if he wants to go Trick Room, and it's really hard to use Rain against Sun. It may not sound like it is, but it is. So, I think I just gotta go Lele Coco. No, that's not good. I have to go Raichu somehow. Yeah, Raichu has to come. Alright, so if Raichu's coming, I think I have to go Lele Raichu. I have to try. Oh, that is so not good. Alright, let's think about this. Let's go Pheromosa Raichu. Pheromosa Raichu. And then is Pelipper good? I'll bring Pelipper. I'll bring Pelipper Golduck as my last, even though I don't really like them. Pheromosa Raichu. Yeah, this is gonna have to be what it is. I really don't like Sun, and I really don't like Oranguru. Oranguru's probably one of my least favorite things to fight ever, and it's usually a huge pain. It's okay. Pheromosa can deal with Oranguru. I mean, we'll see what happens. Pheromosa can deal with Lele. Let's see what he leads with. So Pheromosa Raichu. Let's see if he's even leading with Torkoal. You know, like that's another thing. Like, are you even leading with it? So it's Oranguru Snorlax. So it looks like it's going to be that hard Trick Room setup. Now the thing is the Oranguru, is he Telepathy? Is he Inner Focus? It's a 50-50, you have to guess. Is the Oranguru holding a Mental Herb? Is it holding a Citrus Berry? You gotta guess again. So I'm just going to open up with the lunge on it. I'm going to open up the lunge, and I guess I'm just going to Psychic it. Like, I'm not going to fake out an Oranguru, because it has Inner Focus most likely. And Psychic isn't going to be doing much, but it may do 10%. And if he switches in the Snorlax for Lele, maybe to protect his Oranguru if it, doesn't have Inner Focus, then my Psychic will do more damage. I'm really just putting this all on lunge right now, so hopefully it's a Mental Herb. Oh my gosh, really? Is he gonna Belly Drum me? I mean, I'll Encore him if he Belly Drums me. Hopefully he doesn't just double protect. I really want to Encore that Oranguru now. Like a lot. Like, a lot. But I know it has the Mental Herb. Like, I know that it has it. I'm still gonna go with my lunge play. You know what? I mean, he has to have the Mental Herb. He has to have it. Like, There's no way he's dumb enough just to Encore, or let himself get Encored. I'm gonna still go with my Psychic. Alright, come on. Maybe he switched out for Salamence. That's fine with me. Alright, so Lunge comes in. Do we have enough damage? And we do. Cool. That's fine. Hey, we crit. Hey, I take those. Those are things that I take when I fight Oranguru. And this Snorlax can do literally kill my Mosa. I really could care less because it's fine. What are you going to do? Psychic's going to get redirected into Snorlax. Not bad, dude. If I did Encore, though, whew, that would have got redirected into him. Oh, and I'll just Encore that. So we're good. We're doing it pretty good. He's going to Belly Drum, going to maximize his attack as well as, you know, let him have his berry. It's perfectly okay. He's probably going to protect next turn. He's most likely protecting. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Pheromosa attack his teammate, and we're going to have Raichu go for the Encore. If Salamence comes in here, oh, it's going to be Lele. This is the same scenario. If something that could potentially hold a Choice Scarf comes in here, that's going to change things up a bit. We're going to be able to gauge his speed tiering after the end of this turn. I'm going to protect with my Pheromosa. It's one of my favorite things to do after they get to send out a Pokemon that could potentially be Scarfed. I love to protect, just dial it back a little bit, as well as I'm just going to go for the Encore up onto the Snorlax. Let's see if he goes for Dazzling Gleam or Moonblast, or even the Psychic. We're going to see. I think that's a Scarf Lele, because he's like deciding to send it out. So we'll see if he's faster than my Raichu, he's Scarfed. And he is. And he's targeting the Pheromosa. So we are going to be able to Encore the Snorlax, which pretty much just locks him up. And those are things that we take. So Snorlax is pretty much useless for the next few turns. Now what do I want to do? I mean, I could attack the Snorlax. My Raichu can't do shit against that Lele. What do I got in the back? I got Pelipper and Golduck. I think I'm just going to hard switch into Pelipper, let it go down, and then send up my Golduck to revenge kill the Lele. That's not bad. And then it just saves my Pokemon for a little while. And I still have my Fling if he decides to like switch in Torkoal or something. The last two Pokemon could be Torkoal and Lilligant. We'll see. So Pelipper is going to get withdrawn, or sorry, Pheromosa is going to get withdrawn for Pelipper, and I'm just going to start my rain up. Nothing wrong with just starting up a little bit of rain. Okay, and Psychic. Goodbye, Pelipper. I miss you. Yep, Pelipper's donezo. But it lets us come in right in with Golduck, and it's exactly where I want to be. So Psychic's going to come onto the Snorlax slot. It's going to do a lot. Like, that's a good amount. That's a good amount. Alright, so he has at least one more turn of Encore. We're going to come in with Golduck. Golduck should be able to seal up Lele. The only thing that would be really weird here is if the Snorlax gets withdrawn for Torkoal, which is highly probable. It's definitely highly probable. Snorlax this is his last turn of Encore, so he's probably going to try and wait it out. We're going to Hydro Vortex that Lele. I mean, I could double up into it with my Golduck. Sorry, Raichu, but I'm not. There's no real need to. I'd love to be able to hit the Torkoal with a Psychic, too. So, hey, we take those. So, Hydro Vortex is going to come off. Lele can't protect itself if it's Choice Scarf, so it's probably going to go down here. I don't know if there's an EV spread on a Lele that's faster than Pheromosa. What is it, like full? No, a Lele that's faster than Pheromosa. Actually, we don't know if it's faster. But we know that it's faster than my Raichu. I'm thinking if there's like a bulk Lele spread that could live this, but I don't think there is in the rain. And yeah, he goes down. So Lele's going to go down. That means that there's not really that many Pokemon left that check Pheromosa. And let's see what he sends out. I mean, he could send out Torkoal. Torkoal would still be a big problem here. But what we're probably going to be able to do is get ourselves into a situation to where even if he sends out Torkoal and his last Pokemon's Lilligant, yeah, there's the Torkoal, like, Lilligant doesn't have a ton of AoE. Like, that's a big thing. So I think what I'm going to do is I think Psychic actually does a lot to that Torkoal. Like, I want to Hydro Pump it, but I don't think it's the right... Actually, I could just Fling it. Actually, do I want to ignore the Snorlax? I want to chunk the Torkoal, actually, so I'm just going to Psychic it. Yeah, I think this is the play. Raichu uses Psychic. It's going to deal a ton of damage to this guy. So much damage. And Ice Beam's going to come out on the Snorlax. I just want to hit it. I know it doesn't have Thick Vet, it has Gluttony, so it's going to go down to the Ice Beam. And then if he wants to fire off Solar Beam, maybe he just goes for a Heat Wave. That can miss. That's not safe, my guy. So it's gonna do a lot of damage, but not enough. Now let's see what I want to do. Oh yeah, he's out of Pokemon. Why did I think there would be another Pokemon? Why did I think there was a Lilligant? Why did I think that? Because like, who just brings Torkoal? Like, oh man, I feel like such an idiot, but I win. Why did I think there's... It's like, I was thinking, man, this shouldn't be this hard. It's almost like he had 5 Pokemon, you know? Yeah, he forfeit. Cool. So we got the first game. Like I said, that's probably one of my worst matchups, period. Sun with Oranguru. Oranguru is just like a 50-50 machine, and we got it out, so we take those. I think one thing he could have done was protect Snorlax and try and attack with Torkoal, because it would have wasted my time for like 2 turns, but what are you going to do? So that was game 1 for today. We're going to go into another one. Hopefully we can fight some, I don't know, Tapu Fini? Tapu Fini. I want to fight Tapu Fini. That Pokemon's free. Alright. Let's see what we get. And as always, guys, if you guys have any questions about the team, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll do my best to answer it. But, man, like the Sun team matchup, how often do you really fight that? I haven't fought one in a while, so it's... maybe it's just like the low ladder. Alright. Oh, Smeargle. Another rain. So, there's so many weathers right now. So we have Smeargle, Raichu. This is gross. Smeargle, Snorlax, Raichu, Poliwrath, Pelipper, Pikachu. Alright, well. He has Raichu and Pikachu, which means I can't use any electric attacks ever. Okay. I think I'm just going to go Lele Coco into this. Lele Coco's actually really good in this. The only bad thing about his team is he has no Tapu control. So if I don't want him to fake out me, I can just lead Lele and then it will never be able to happen. Backups. I think I'm probably going to bring my Golduck, but I don't really like it. I don't really need it. I'm still going to bring it though. And then do I want to bring my Raichu? Like kind of. It's not terrible at all. It's Raichu or Pheromosa, and I do think Pheromosa is going to be a little bit better than Raichu. We'll see. Pheromosa might be just a little bit better than Raichu, and I'm bringing Golduck as like a pseudo Raichu because they both have Encore. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. This guy has Pikachu and Raichu. He's taken his meme game up 1 level. And also, like, I guess Raichu would be better against Poliwrath, but if he's in the rain, it really doesn't even matter. And we see Pelipper Smeargle, so we're starting rain off for me, which is pretty good because I brought Golduck. And let's see, do I have enough damage to do what I want to do? Does Double Dazzling Gleam KO from here? Does it KO? Is he going to Wide Guard? Both those things can get the Wide Guard. I really just think he's going to switch into Pikachu and go for Tailwind. Also, he actually can't Fake Out. What is he going to do? I'm just going to go Double Dazzling Gleam. I mean, I could Psychic and Dazzling Gleam. I don't like that as much as the double. The double will take out the Smeargle. He may get the Tailwind up, but I might be able to, like, wait it out. Like, I'm not scared of Pelipper with this board. And then he just has a bunch of single target damage. Yeah, let's do Double Dazzling Gleam. The thing that this team is supposed to do, the super fast Double Dazzling Gleam, he's hard switching out that Pelipper. In for Pikachu, we're going to double KO here unless we see a Wide Guard. Do we see it? He uses Spore, he's Scarfed. Scarf Smeargle Spore onto my Lele. Yo, the legend. But it's okay, I still think I get a double KO. I legit still think I get a double KO. I think this Specs is enough to take both of them out. We didn't take out the Smeargle, but it's fine. So Lele's going to be asleep. This is the first turn sleep on Lele. He's most likely going to Scarf Spore our Coco next turn. It's really going to be weird seeing Coco get spored. But I mean, it is what it is. So he's going to be able to get a Tailwind up, right? He might even Wide Guard me. He might also just switch out. Oh, just Dazzling Gleam. Double Dazzling Gleam, why not? I could wake up this turn with my Lele. It's totally possible. We'll force him to Spore. Like, if he wants to Tailwind me and Spore, and this is his board, I am not scared. You have no offensive pressure, and if you switch out that Smeargle, ever, you're, like, going to be switching in on just a million points of damage. So, Smeargle is going to get the second Spore off. Coco's going to be asleep. Let's see if Lele wakes up. That'd be pretty nice. Lele woke up. Yeah, see, that's the thing. He's going to have 2 Pokemon, hopefully, like, the correct play for him is to Tailwind here, and if he doesn't Tailwind, he's probably going to lose, but we'll see what happens. Oh, he's going for a Z-move, he loses! Why is he Z-move me with his Pelipper? What is this? I thought I was the king of weird Pelipper items, but this guy's one-upping me. Is he Psy-Striking me? No, he's Vortexing, okay. I thought it was going to be like Hurricane Z Psy-Strike, or Sky Strike, but he's going to hit my Lele. This might not even KO. It might. I swear it might not KO. Alright. I'm pretty bulky, but I'm not that bulky. So Lele goes down, which is fine. What do I want to send out? I got Golduck and Mosa. I'm going to send in... I don't want to send either of those out, really. Golduck's probably better. Yeah. Mosa is decent, but it's raining, so like if you were to send in oh, that's fine. I was gonna say if you were to send like Poliwrath, that'd be lame, but it's Raichu. So just gonna Dazzling Move my Coco, maybe it'll wake up. And I could probably kill that that Pelipper with a Hydro Vortex, right? Hydro Vortex is pretty strong. Let's see the base power on that thing. It is a 185. Yeah, I'm just going to use that onto the Pelipper. If anything, I think Raichu would protect and Pelipper would go for Tailwind. So I think we can finish off the Pelipper with this. I actually normally would just go for Ice Beam here, but I'm pretty sure this does a lot more damage than Ice Beam in the rain and stabbed, even though it's resisted. So we're just going to bust out that that Pelipper. And then Coco can take care of Raichu. And it looks like we should be fine. How much damage is it really going to do? Let's see. We know it's not Vested Pelipper, that crazy Z move. So Pelipper goes down. And what's Raichu going to do? Let's see if, probably just going to Thunderbolt or something. Coco's asleep. Coco should always be asleep if you actually manage to get one of these guys asleep. Oh, holy moly, the Big Thunder. The Big Thunder. That's expected. Goodbye, Golduck. Peace. Rip. This is actually fine, because I actually think Raichu's, like, easier to KO. And we see an orb, so we know it's not, like... Well, we already knew it wasn't Scarfed, but, because Coco is faster, but... I'm not scared of Raichu, you know? Pelipper's more scary because, like, let's say I attack the Raichu, and he protect Tailwinded, or if he just Tailwinded at all, and then, like, I gotta deal with an Asleep Coco and a Mosa, which potentially could just never wake up ever. Not really ever, but we just lunge this and win. Or Coco wakes up. Nope, just lunge and win. So lunge, as 2 games in a row I used lunge, and I never used lunge. It's a good move, it's a really good move. But, yeah, that's weird. So, anyways, that's 2 games. Should we play one more? Should we play one more? Alright, we're gonna play one more game, because I fought against Sun, I fought against Rain. Let's see if we can get the Hail, or, like, Sand. Let's see if we can go for the trifecta of cool games to play. But so far we're doing pretty good. I've been going against weird matchups, like, where are all the Mimilax? Where are all the Gigalith? You know, where's all the actual good teams, not the... I don't understand what these people are trying to do to me with their freaking Water Z Pelippers. I mean, it's funny, but, I don't know. I don't know. People can do whatever they want. It's Battle Spot. So we see 17-11. Maybe he'll have a real team. And, yeah, this is good. I like this. I could beat this. It's Feeny, it's Lele, Kartana, Gudra, Arcanine, Mimikyu. So what this says right here is that my Raichu rolls it over with the Fling. I can also roll it with my Pelipper. I can go Pelipper, Golduck, and roll this guy, I think. Only problem would be Feeny. So if I went Pelipper, Feeny... Sorry, not Pelipper, Coco, it just works, right? Pelipper and Coco. Because I can just thunder all of his stuff. Pelipper, Coco, Golduck. Yeah, Pelipper, Coco, Golduck. I'm trying to get in a situation to where the Mimikyu can't just roll me. I think Tapu Lele is my last Pokemon. Yep, cool. Alright, let's see how this works. Normally we would just go Raichu and just bop this guy, but I really do think that he's going to try and Feeny me. So I'm going to go with Pelipper Coco. He doesn't really have any form of weather control, so what I can do is I can just fling his Mimikyu, thunder his Feeny, and then next turn just thunder his Mimikyu. That's the play. Let me see if it's going to work. So Pelipper Coco, it's pretty obvious I want to slam some thunders, but what he doesn't know is that they're Specs thunders. So we see Mimikyu Lele. Let's see when the speed tiers activate. So Electric Surge, which means I'm faster than his, yeah, I'm faster than his Lele. But I don't know if I can one-shot his Lele with a Thunder. That's like another thing. Like, I might just want a Dazzling Gleam here. I'm gonna go for the Thunder. We also are gonna be flinging his Mimikyu. Yeah, we're just gonna Thunder his Lele. Who knows, we'll probably just paralyze it. 30% of the time, every time, that's what I always say. Alright, Thunder hits hard. Look at this damage. Look at this Specs Thunder damage. Oh, come on. Don't hit my Pelipper. No, why'd you hit my Pelipper? He's not supposed to know! Ah, that's so bullshit. That would just be clocking my sash. Like, that's absolute garbage. Oh, he's Z-moving me. Alright, that's the right play. He actually probably... That's just actually the right play. If he's not trick rooming me, that's a good play. It's not great, though, because it just would have been clocking my sash. I just would have got a free Tailwind up. So he's going to Twinkle Tackle me. This is going to KO my Coco. And then I got Golduck and someone in the back. I think Golduck and Lele. That's fine. Golduck and Lele can still handle this. Goodbye, Coco. Oh, that was rough. Okay. Golduck and Lele. Alright, I haven't lost just yet, but I'm like pretty close to losing because I didn't get a chance to like break the... Actually, I can't win anymore. I didn't break the Mimikyu sash. Or the Mimikyu disguise. He's gonna be able to trigger me if he wants. Or just like KO me into oblivion. I think the only thing I can really do... There's two things I can do here. Let's actually do it like this. I don't recommend this. Don't try this at home, guys. I think the Lele's going to protect or switch. He didn't. Alright, well, we lose. So we're Ice Beaming. We have to attack first with the Golduck. That's like the thing. So we have to break the disguise right there. And then I still don't think I have enough damage, even with the Psychic, to take it out. Yeah, he's probably just going to Psychic my Golduck, and I die. Oh, I just didn't fucking kill it. Okay. Oh, dude, pretty good. Not bad. And Golduck dies because it's orbed, and then Lele dies. Dude, I got 4 stocked in that last game. Not bad. I should have just brought Raichu. Raichu would have just destroyed this guy, but it is what it is. Actually, I didn't get 4 stocked. I totally KO'd his Lele. And I could KO his Mimikyu, but I don't want to. But yeah, so let's talk about the game. In a regular game, if I was playing for real, I would have brought Raichu as the lead. And Raichu, what it can do is it can just fling the Mimikyu, and my teammate can just one-shot the Lele, or do whatever it really wants. Like I fling the Mimikyu, and it's not a problem anymore. Like if I were to go Pheromos or Raichu, it'd be a very good lead into that because I can one-shot the Lele, and I can break the Mimikyu, and then next turn I can just double up into the Mimikyu and win. But it is what it is. I tried to get away with something. I just don't understand why people go for the attack on my Pelipper to clock my sash when, in reality, that would have just lost in the game. I would have Tailwinded, or just had my sash clocked and still been there, and he would have had nothing. So, it is what it is. Maybe I got a little bit unlucky, but who knows. Either way, those are my 3 games for today. I hope you guys enjoyed them, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.